Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood and sports drama updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Friday night's WNBA showdown between the Las Vegas Aces and the Dallas Wings wasn't just another game on the schedule. It was a night filled with emotion, resilience, and shocking turns. Both teams entered the court, not only with championship dreams in their eyes, but also carrying the weight of multiple injuries, sudden absences, and immense pressure to perform. What unfolded was a gritty battle, a war of attrition, and a statement night for players who refused to back down. But the headlines weren't just about who scored the most points. They were about who was missing, who stepped up, and how the drama behind the scenes shaped what happened on the court. Let's start with the Las Vegas Aces. All eyes were on A'ja Wilson, the heart, soul, and MVP anchor of this powerhouse team. But just hours before tip-off, the Aces confirmed the worst. A'ja Wilson had entered concussion protocol. She took a brutal elbow to the face in their previous matchup against the Los Angeles Sparks, and doctors weren't taking any chances. The league's concussion policy mandates a minimum 48-hour clearance, and with Wilson showing symptoms of dizziness and facial trauma, her status was non-negotiable. She was out, not just for Friday's game, but likely for Sunday as well. Fans were stunned. Wilson is not just a three-time MVP. She's the cornerstone of Vegas's success, both on offense and defense. Her absence was a seismic shift, and the Aces knew they had to rally. But that wasn't the only blow. Megan Gustafson, still recovering from a lower leg injury sustained in training camp, remained sidelined, and Cheyenne Parker-Tyus, who's been a steady presence in the post, is out due to her pregnancy. So the Aces came in short-handed, missing not one, not two, but three frontcourt contributors. The message was clear. Next woman up. Meanwhile, the Dallas Wings weren't exactly coming in full strength either. The Wings announced earlier this week that guard Tyasha Harris would miss the rest of the season following devastating knee surgery. That's a brutal loss for a team already struggling with consistency and chemistry. Teaira McCowan, a force in the paint, was also unavailable due to EuroBasket commitments overseas. Without McCowan's size and rebounding, the Wings were left exposed inside. Add to that the uncertainty surrounding DiJonai Carrington and Myisha Hines-Allen, both listed as game-time decisions due to shoulder and knee issues respectively. And the Wings looked like a team under siege. But despite all the injuries, the game went on. And what a game it was. The Aces stormed the court, determined not to let Wilson's absence define them. Jackie Young, already a rising star, stepped into a leadership role with fearless aggression. She dropped a jaw-dropping 28 points, slicing through Dallas's defense with confidence and poise. Jewell Loyd was equally brilliant, raining down clutch shots and creating space for her teammates when the pressure was on. And then there was Chelsea Gray, always the floor general, always the calm in the storm, who orchestrated the Aces' offense like a maestro, keeping the tempo high and the energy focused. The Wings didn't go down quietly. In fact, their third quarter was the stuff of legend. Trailing by double digits, Dallas mounted a furious comeback, going on a 22-2 run that completely flipped the narrative. The energy in the arena shifted. Suddenly, Vegas looked rattled. The Wings were diving for loose balls, hitting deep shots, and pushing the pace. Paige Bueckers, recently returned from injury herself, delivered a statement performance. She played like she had something to prove, dropping 35 points and carrying her team on her back. The fourth quarter became a test of endurance. Every possession mattered. Every missed shot stung. The Aces, despite looking shaky during Dallas's rally, dug deep. Jackie Young refused to be denied. Jewell Loyd hit a crucial three. Chelsea Gray kept everyone calm. And just like that, the ice momentum shifted again. The Aces closed out strong, silencing the Wings' late push and clinching a gritty 88-84 win. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't smooth, but it was gutsy. It was personal. It was Vegas reminding the league, even without their MVP, they are still contenders. But beyond the box score, this game was about survival, about identity, about heart. For the Aces, playing without Wilson forced them to evolve. The paint was no longer safe territory. They had to adjust their defensive schemes, push the pace, and rely more on perimeter play. That meant trusting players who hadn't had the spotlight before. And they delivered. But how long can they sustain this without their star? Wilson's concussion timeline is still uncertain. The team will reevaluate her condition daily, but in a season where momentum is everything, her absence could change the trajectory of Vegas' playoff push. For the Wings, the future is even more uncertain. They are battling more than just injuries. They're fighting for identity. Can they build cohesion without Harris and McCowan? Can Bueckers carry them night after night? Will Carrington and Hines-Allen return in time to stabilize the rotation? These aren't just tactical questions. They're existential ones. Because in the WNBA, there's no mercy for vulnerability. And then there's the emotional layer, the human cost. A'ja Wilson's absence is more than just stats. It's about her leadership, her energy, her ability to inspire her teammates when things get tough. Watching from the bench in street clothes, Wilson was seen clapping, cheering, supporting, being every bit the leader, even when she couldn't suit up. That's the kind of presence you can't replace with numbers. That's legacy. Friday night reminded us all that the WNBA is a league built on resilience. These women play through pain, adversity, and doubt. They get knocked down, and they get back up. The injuries may grab headlines, but the stories worth telling are the ones about grit, about Jackie Young rising to the occasion, about Bueckers going nuclear, about coaches and teammates adjusting on the fly, and yes, about A'ja Wilson, who even in absence, looms larger than life. As we look ahead, one thing is clear. This season is far from over. If anything, it's just getting started. The Aces may be wounded, but they're far from broken. The Wings may be underdogs, but they're not done fighting. The road ahead is bumpy, but the drama? Oh, the drama is just heating up. Stay with Daily Gossip as we continue to bring you the heart, the headlines, and the hidden truths behind every WNBA showdown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for all the sports gossip you didn't know you needed.